It's Meladee, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
If I get that a look, then he ain't got no choice but to come with me. I'm the that cut off, can't no say he done with me.
All right, so we got the Real Meladee jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Nah, absolutely. I know we've been talking about doing this for a while too.
Yeah.
Finally getting it done today. Yeah. So first off, how are you feeling today too?
I'm good. I woke up good, so I'm good pretty much.
Yeah.
Been good. Yeah.
And what else you got planned while you're in the city of Atlanta? What else you doing while you're out there?
Right now it's just going to the studio, but a lot of people been hitting me up or whatever. Like usually when I get to the city, I just post where I'm at, and then it just
everyone be flooding
so,
here, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And do you come up here to Atlanta pretty often, or not too much, or?
Sometimes I come up here, but not often like that.
Yeah.
But I know this is like my top streaming city, so I fuck with Atlanta the most. But
okay.
Yeah.
You know, Atlanta's definitely gonna show you some love, I'm sure. You know.
It's a lot of potholes and shit, but other than that,
it's horrible.
Potholes and traffic.
Yeah, the traffic out here today's been ridiculous too. Yeah.
You stay in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I moved from Florida up here in 2017. So it took me a while to get used to all this shit, but I love it here.
Oh, you from Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in Miami, grew up in Broward, and then lived in Tampa for like 20 years too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm all over.
Miami got a lot of traffic too.
Yep.
Yep.
So Tallahassee, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So what can you tell us about your upbringing in Tallahassee?
I'm actually from Marietta. It's like an hour from Tallahassee, but I've been in Tallahassee for like 4 years, so that's where I started rapping at. But it's pretty much, I mean, it's kind of boring too, but it's not like as small as where I'm actually from.
Okay.
So it's not really, I mean, there's stuff you can do there, but mostly I just be working. I don't be doing the club scenes and stuff. I just work. So that's pretty much it.
And what's the name of the city that you're originally from then?
Marietta.
Okay. So what be going on there? Is it like a small country town?
Yeah, it's small, like, it's small, very small. It's really country, like grass. You can't walk to the stores unless you stay like in a city area. It's super small.
What we talking, like 1,000 people, 5,000 people, less than that, or?
Less than 5,000 for sure.
Okay.
It's like a small city. Like if you go to one school, everybody gonna know somebody from that school. Like it's small, but.
I got you. So what were you into as a kid? Like what were some of your hobbies and all that?
I was like, I don't know, like basketball. Okay. That's pretty much it. Like that's the only sport I would do. But I never wanted to actually play the sport because it was so tiring. Like I just like to shoot because I just knew how to shoot and stuff and dribble. But actually like play the sport, no. But I just shoot the ball. Like just pass me the ball and I shoot. That's it.
You can still shoot today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to want to be like a professional basketball player. But that shit, I was too short for that shit. So I knew that shit wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. And what was the family life like at home? Like did you have mom and dad in the house? Did you have brothers, sisters?
Mom, brother, sister. And then I had my dad. He from Mobile. So I visit to Mobile every now and then stay there for the summer, go back, and that's pretty much it. And then I got another little sister on my dad's side, but that's it, pretty much.
What'd you think about Mobile when you went out there for the summer? Did you like Mobile, or?
Nah, I went out there for the summer, but actually when I got like older, like high school, I had moved to Mobile and started going to school to Mobile.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's where I graduated from, but that shit, I can cuss?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was not it. Like, no, I fuck with Mobile though, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just, that is like, it taught me like it was different. Like, it was fights every other day. Like, fight so bad when you go upstairs, like, it's upstairs and downstairs. I went to Murphy, it's upstairs and downstairs. If you upstairs, like, when there's fight going on, you can hear the whole floor shaking, like, yeah, it was bad. But, I don't know, it was like a lot of freedom. I feel like I wouldn't want my kids to go there.
For real?
But yeah,
Were you the type to get into a lot of fights too, or?
I ain't even want to. I think I went there my last year of school. My dad made me go there. I would just say, fuck, fuck. Let me not say that, but just, I could have just found a different way to get my diploma. I didn't want to go to, I was just kind of through with school at that point.
Really?
I ain't feel like it was teaching me nothing that I needed. Like, and I know that school ain't teach me nothing I needed. Like, I didn't learn that. You learn stuff from like just being there, not from what they telling you. But I feel like definitely not. No.
And what about college? Did you think about going to college, or you just
No,
once you was done with high school, you was done with this shit? Huh?
Before I started rapping, like if I wanted to go like and venture off into like business and then but or like doing hair, but not nothing else. Like not working for somebody and it's not me jumping on no bandwagon. It's just me being honest. Like I don't want to be stuck working for nobody for the rest of my life. So that's.
Yeah, it's like school just prepares you to work for someone else. They really don't prepare you to be an entrepreneur.
You're going to be a worker. If you're in school, you're going to be a worker. Whether you're working for somebody else or you're going to work for yourself. I just chose a different route.
Yeah. So how'd you fall into rapping then? Because you said you didn't start till what, like 4 years ago?
No, I started, like two and a half years ago.
Okay.
But I've been writing and stuff since I was like in middle school. So that's when I first started rapping, and I just came out of nowhere. And I was in Tallahassee. They was just like, "What the fuck?" Because I didn't sound like I had just started, but I really just started like actually going to the studio. Like, but it's because I was so used to writing. Like my writing was like a little bit more advanced for a beginner because I had already been writing and stuff. So I've been wanting to rap. I just feel like maybe it wasn't the right time, but I was too busy focused on what other people might think and this and that. When I stopped caring, I just started rapping.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. It's like once you stop caring about what other people think, you're like, man.
Yeah, if you care about what other people think, you're never gonna do nothing. Like, you can't always worry about what somebody gonna say.
Yeah. So when you first started writing, like, what type of songs were you writing back then, or were you just writing lyrics, or?
I was, how I started was I was writing poems and I was writing books, like stuff like that. Like I made little pamphlet books. And then I used to like Beyonce and stuff, so I used to start like, what's the word? I used to start like singing and stuff.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So I didn't really do much of the rap until I probably started rapping like a few months after I started singing. So I started singing first. Like that's how I got my name, Meladee, because I was singing and doing melodies and shit. So I just switched over to rapping.
Did you take any singing classes or anything, or it just came natural to you? Or?
I used to watch Beyonce, Keisha Cole, all of them. Like I watched them, study it, and then then also TV shows, singing, like stuff like that.
Now, does anyone else in your family do music too, or are you the first one? Or?
I'm the first one. Nobody in my family is always like 9 to 5s. Like nobody like ventured off and did something besides a 9 to 5, besides me and my sister. And that's it. She do hair, I'm rapping, so.
Okay.
Everybody else is regular stuff. So.
Yeah, and when you first started writing, were you letting people like read it? Were you showing it to anyone? Or were you keeping it to yourself?
Only people that knew was my family members, like my cousins, my sister, just close family members, stuff like that. But nobody outside. Like, I show one friend and be like, "What you think about this?" And then that's it.
And what type of feedback were they giving you? Were they hyping you up, like, man?
Nah, I like honest feedback. They be like, when you first start rapping, you're not gonna always be like, your delivery is gonna always be kind of not there until you start like getting used to it. You got to get used to it. So That's the only thing, feedback, like, delivery. I was always like, what you mean? But now I know, like, the delivery. If I go back and watch some videos, I should set my ass down, but yeah.
It's all practice at the end of the day, though.
Yeah. Practice.
So do you remember the first song that you recorded?
I don't remember nothing. I can't rap nothing, no. No.
What was the first one that you dropped then? Because I see, I think Birkin, that's the first one on your channel.
Yeah, that's the first song. But Birkin, I had so many songs when I dropped Birkin. I had a bunch of songs. I didn't even want to drop Birkin.
So who talked you into dropping it then?
Shit, I got talked into it. Just know I got talked into it, but I didn't want to drop that song.
Yeah.
I wanted to drop another song that I had. It's so crazy because when I dropped Birkin, I had a whole song with Rollo. I had a bunch of other songs that I could have dropped. Like, it's just like, why would y'all want me to drop this song? I just didn't see it. And to this day, like, I think that's my, I can show the numbers, but I'm not, but yeah. I be knowing what I be talking about.
Yeah. And so when you drop Birkin, does the video take off right away? Like, what type of feedback were you getting then?
I feel like Birkin was like a warm up, but you know, like when you know you could do something better, but somebody else trying to go from a different angle, when you know, like, that's just really what it is. Like, Birkin, then it was like a warm up, but that was a song that kind of probably I knew through people, cause it was nothing like what I was previewing. I was previewing like the hard shit, like emotion, not no buy me this, buy me that.
It's like you wanted to go a different route with your music. Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
So whatever happened with the song with Rollo, did that ever come out? You just held on to it, or?
I guess it just held on to. Like, you gotta ask him why did. I mean, I feel like it's a lot of things that went into that song not dropping. Like, it was like me. It was just my team at the time. Like, I kept asking them. Like, I feel like if I would have handled it and not had my team handle it, it would have been out. But he had a lot going on at that time because he had dropped. Who This For?
Okay, yeah.
That's what it's called, right? He had just dropped that song.
He had just signed at the time, probably too.
Oh yeah, he probably did. But he didn't give a fuck about none of that, cause I was with him at a show before, and that's when I had brought up the video, or whatever. It could have got done, but I feel like once my team got involved, it just was like, okay, I'm just sitting here waiting on a word when I should just handle it myself.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I don't know. I haven't heard that song in months. I got a lot of more harder shit. Like, way more harder shit.
So that'll probably never come out then, huh?
Nah, it can come out, but I feel like we probably just need some new shit. Cause where I'm at now, it'll probably blow that out of the water.
Yeah.
So
what's your family's reaction when you start dropping music, and are you telling them like, this is the route I want to go, like I want to be a rapper, and like?
Nah, I mean, with them it's just, until the money started coming in, it's just some family members, all of them, not saying all of them, but some of them, till the money started coming in, they're invest in it, but they're not gonna be like, they're not gonna do too much. So
what do they think of it now? They all behind you? They fully supporting this now?
Yeah, they supporting it. I don't know, they supporting it, but just me, I just feel like it ain't to the level where I want to be at. So they can support it and stuff, but I'm just trying to get to a different level. So to them, I might be something else. Like, I might just be like, oh, this is a big deal, this and that. But to me, it's like, it's not. Like, this is not nowhere near where I need to be right now. So
I think it. Then you dropped the Set the Tone. That shit did pretty good numbers though.
yeah, Set the Tone was a song You can ask my manager. That's the song that we was trying to drop.
Okay.
And other people convinced me to drop that song. I knew Set the Tone probably should have been my first song because it was more like my speed. Like that's probably like the first best engagement I got off of a song, Set the Tone. That's one of the ones I go to the store in Tallahassee and they be like, oh, they be like, I listen to Set the Tone, this and that. They'll literally name that song. Like they ain't gonna name no other song but that one. That was then, but not now. But now it's another song. But
and did that video take off right away as soon as you dropped it? Set the Tone?
nah, that's my I think that's my most viewed video. When I first started, that was my most viewed video. Like out of the top 3, I did Set the Tone, Birkin. What else I did? I did Rocket Man.
Okay,
Yeah. Out of those 3 songs that I can remember, I did Courtside, but that was like 2 months. That was months after all those songs. So I feel like that was my best first song, but I don't really too much. I listen to that, but nah, I wouldn't really. If I had a show, I'm not performing it.
For real.
I got way better shit. So.
So last year, the Help Me remix.
Yeah.
The
end of last year.
Yeah. Went crazy.
Yeah.
Viral everywhere.
Yeah.
So first off, what made you want to remix Help Me out of every other song at that time?
I feel like me remixing that song, at first I was never gonna do it because one of my homegirls, she stay in Atlanta, she was like, she immediately sent it to me. I seen it before, because I follow Boston, so I seen the challenge before people started posting it, but I was just like, I'm not gonna do this shit because I'm not trying to compete for some shit. Like, I just hit bro and just see I'm not gonna compete for no shit. But then it became like, okay, it's not competing, it just got to the point like too many people was asking me to do it. What really made me do that shit is my sister called me, and this is the time I went completely ghost. I wasn't posting, I wasn't doing nothing. She was like, you need to start back doing something, like you're not doing nothing. And I was like, she booked the session, I went over there and just recorded the song. But once I did the freestyle, I did the verse. I didn't do the full song until like it started going viral. And I was like, okay, I gotta go back and do the full song. So I went back and did the full song.
Yeah. I
dropped that like 2 days later. Shit started going crazy. I see like influencers using it, all of that. So I feel like it was a lot of motivation, a lot of built up shit behind that song, and it just did what it was supposed to do.
Did you expect that type of reaction? I think it was on TikTok where it went crazy.
Man, I was like so shocked, but it's like, I don't know, like I was so shocked, but I don't know, like I was shocked at first, but then when people see something in the song, I be wanting to see the same thing. So I went back and listened to the song. After I seen it started going, I was like, damn, I ain't shocked. Like this shit.
I was snapping on that shit.
Yeah, like we could go bar for bar. Like it's not, like I went shocked after I went back and listened to it. Cause what people don't know, I went back and recorded that song over and over until I got that bitch.
Oh really?
The second half of the verse, I was in that bitch struggling so bad. And it's crazy because that's the most viral part, and I didn't even like that part. When I was like, tell me, do you? I had did something so original on that bitch. I had put his verse in there. I had put his voice in it. And I was like, nobody else ain't did this shit. Watch this bitch finna go. So I did it, and then I posted on my story. And then they started going crazy, so I posted it on TikTok.
Okay.
That's how I started going on TikTok. And then when Boston DM'd me, he was like, yeah, this the hardest one I've seen so far. I was like, oh yeah, I already know. That nigga DM'd me, and then when I seen the nigga at the show, he said the same shit. I was like, oh yeah, I already done won this shit. I'm not even finna, like, then I seen other people doing this shit, and it's like, bruh, when I see other people do shit, and I just like, man, this shit is ass. That shit made me. I seen a couple of other people do that shit. I was like, man, this shit is ass. I know I slide this shit. And they already be comparing me to him anyway, so it's like, I went in there, slide that shit, threw a little dishes in there, da-da-da. But that "Tell Me Do You Love Me" part, that's the part that really set that bitch off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it was motivating for him to reach out to you and stamp you like that, too. Stamp the remix, too.
Yeah. He should have put me on that fucking remix.
Did you guys talk about doing some shit, though?
Yeah, we done talked about that shit multiple times. We've been talking about that shit for about a year.
Oh, shit.
That shit be all... I feel like it's me and him. We both be bullshitting sometimes, but we've been talking about that shit for the longest. I feel like that shit definitely a go.
Yeah. And you had a lot of celebrities, you had a lot of big name artists hitting you up and commenting on
even people even people like I watch. So that shit was just crazy. Like, it's crazy. I'm trying to think of the big, I just thought about that since we in Atlanta. Jada Waiter had liked the post or whatever.
Okay.
I feel like that was the bigger celebrity. She was the biggest celebrity. Influencer. She had liked the post or whatever. I seen that shit, I said, oh yeah, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure that motivates you. You go even harder with this music shit too, right?
Yeah. Once I seen her like that shit, I said I had to go to TikTok and refresh. I said...
Make sure it's really her, right?
Yeah, I refreshed it. I was like, what the fuck? But what even crazier is that shit did millions of views, and that's my first song that did that many streams. And the first day, I think that bitch hit like, you know, like how on TikTok it show you how many people use the sound? Like if you go to however you released it, it show like how many streams it got on TikTok. That bitch was like at 1 million. It's way past that. It's like double digits millions on TikTok.
Shoot.
So I was just like, yeah. But yeah, that was a good moment. I was grateful, very humble, and yeah, that shit was fun.
And what's your creative process like? Do you write your raps? Do you punch in? Do a little bit of both? Or?
I punched in that whole song.
Okay.
But I do get writer's block a lot. Like, I overthink a lot, so I be getting writer's block. But I feel like on that song, I was just flowing on that one. I don't know. Like, I don't know what was going on with me because I was smoking a lot at that time when I was recording. So I was straining my voice so bad. So that's why that song, I don't have the same pitch in none of my songs that I have in that song because I was just yelling so hard, but it was softly. Like, but I don't write. Only time I write is like if I got something to say or if I come up with something, I just go with that. But other than that, I don't really be doing too much writing. I write for somebody else though.
Have you gotten that opportunity before?
Some of these hoes need that. Huh?
Have you gotten that opportunity before to like write for other artists? Okay.
Yeah, but it be stuff to where it's like, what we talking about? Like, what's the money? Like, what?
Exactly. Yeah, you can't be doing.
I'm not gonna write for nobody for free. No. And then the bitch might go the verse. No, for sure not. So, yeah. Sometimes they be wanting me to write for them. Or sometimes I got people hit me saying they want me to write songs for like their business, like make songs for their business that they can use for their...
like a jingle almost?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. Shit, I hear there's good money in that.
Yeah, but I feel like that's once I get more established. I ain't trying to do all that shit right now.
Yeah, and I like how you said you kind of took your time with the remix too, like going back,
Yeah.
you know.
I went back like 4 times.
So I feel like a lot of artists don't take that type of pride in their work.
They don't. They be just rushing and shit. I only took my time because I was like, it wasn't competing, but that's how the world was gonna see it. So it's like, I'm not finna compete for shit and lose. And then this bitch I don't like that's doing it. Oh yeah, I'm finna walk this. I'm finna embarrass them on this, for sure. Yeah. I need competition. That's what motivates me. Yeah. Competition. You say you can do something better than me, you gotta prove it.
Yeah. Take it as a challenge. You know?
Yeah, I like challenges, but the challenges be friendly. I'm not finna just take it to the extreme. Like some of these hoes be doing. Like I'm not finna just walk around just bringing you up. Like, no. But
so we got the new EP out right now. Don't forget about me.
Yep.
Explain that title. Why'd you choose that title for the EP?
Should I say it? Should I say it? No, I feel like at that time I had just did Help Me, and then I had previewed that Keisha Cole remix, and that shit did crazy. But I just feel like shit was taking forever to drop, so it just on some shit like don't forget about me. Like I'm finna come back with some shit and actually drop, because I feel like shit would just take, you know, like how shit got to take like 4 weeks, and I don't be trying to do all that. Like I want that shit drop today. TikTok want it today, they don't want it tomorrow. So that's just what that meant. Like just be patient. So.
And this is your first project, right?
Yeah, that's my first project.
Okay. So how long did you work on this? Was this songs you had been stacking for a while? Are these all brand new songs?
Man, these songs I've been had. Okay. Only new songs on there was Help Me and I Might As Well Have, and what else? Oh, Tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't even remember all the songs. Help Me, Tomorrow, I Might As Well Have. Something That's Real, Catch a Vibe. Yeah, the only new songs was Help Me, I Might As Well Have.
So you've been sitting on
everything else. That's what I'm saying. I have a lot of music, so that should be just blowing me. If I could, I would drop every 2 weeks. You know how many songs these big artists got out? That's big right now. They don't have 3 songs out. They got thousands. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure as an artist, like these songs, they're old to you. Like you done played these out. It's like, man, we should have been had this shit out.
Yeah, it's not even about it being old. Sometimes, like if I make something that's timeless, then I'm fine with dropping it. But if it's like I know what this song can do, why am I dropping this song? And this song is gonna do something better right now. Like I don't know, just be missing windows sometimes, but. I don't be having no control over certain things, so.
So the new single, I Might As Well Have.
Yeah.
This one's going up right now too.
You feel like that?
I think it's already at 100,000, ain't it?
Yeah, but you know, I ain't saying this in a cocky way, but you know how easy that shit is if you stay consistent on content. Like to get 100,000, that's not nothing. Like to me, like millions what matter. Like. When you hit 1 million, that's when it's like, oh, woo. But I'm like, I don't know, 1,000 just ain't enough for me. Like, 1,000 is enough if I did no promo. That's when I'm gonna be like, woo. But if I done spend 1,000 in promo, I mean, not 1,000, but you said 100,000?
100,000.
Yeah, if I spend nothing in promo and we get 100,000, I'm thankful. But I'm jumping out the roof. But if we done spent damn near half this on promo and it's only at 1,000, like it's just not. I just think smarter, not harder, and that's just what I believe in. I believe in once it do its own work, then you put the money behind it. You don't jump and put the money behind some shit and you just paying for the work and they not really fucking with it. So, but what you think about that song?
I think it's hard. Yeah.
Think it's hard?
I fuck with it. What do you think about the song?
I feel like when I first previewed it, I should have dropped it and it probably would have hit 1 million views. I mean, 1 million streams. But I feel like right now, I like it, but if I get booked, I'm not performing it.
For real?
For real.
How long ago did you preview it?
I'm gonna give you an exact date, so I know I ain't lying. I could give you an exact date. This is the first video. I could show this. It's at 60K though, but that's good. This is the first video I posted. This was December 15th, 2024. Okay. So right, like a few months after Help Me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so.
And it didn't come out till April, right?
Yeah. So, and mind you, when I previewed this shit, it had did amazing the first day. So it's like, once we seen that, it should have been out like the next week. So.
Yeah, it's like capitalize on that momentum.
Yeah, cause you gotta think about all them people that's clicking that post. They gonna go straight to the song, and versus you having to play catch up, dropping it months later, and now you trying to get these people to come back to the like that's stupid. Like that's just how I feel about shit.
I got you.
You gotta think smarter, not harder.
You got a little shimmy on that project too. How'd that song come about? Was that one of the old ones that you had been singing?
One of the old ones.
Okay.
I've been at that song. I met Shimmy in like when I first started rapping. After I did Rollo, I Shimmy and then Tyler in that order. Like Shimmy, I was trying to see. I was around that nigga in Miami. He put up to the studio in Miami and he did the verse. I had Ben sent him the verse. See, I was smart as fuck. See, what I did was I had posted on a promo page. I was like, I had a promo page post a song that I wanted him on, the same song he on. I was like, put a picture with Shimmy and then put this song and be like, it would be hard if Shimmy got on the song. He seen the post and got on the song.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's it.
But I had to see him in person for him to get on it. He didn't get on it through text and send it to me. Like, once he seen me, he immediately was like, oh, like, what's up, da-da-da. Like, he just fucked with me and then he went and got on the song like then, like, and after that, we was just kicking it.
Did you guys talk about shooting the video for it, or?
Yeah, like, he was ready to shoot the video then, like, I forgot what held us up. Why the fuck we didn't shoot that video? I forgot. I don't know why we never shot the video earlier, but we ended up shooting it later on. So.
Okay, so you got it done and ready to go though.
Yeah, but it was already the video still got done, but I just wish it would have got done sooner. Yeah. But.
And so what about Tyler? How'd you get little Tyler on the song?
I ain't gonna lie. I had hit Tyler like once. When he first like blew up, after he first blew up, I had hit his I had hit his manager, cause you know Tallahassee, he was in Tallahassee, so I had hit his manager, and his manager at the time was fucking with me, so I hit him up, and then he just put me on FaceTime with Tyler. I was like, I got this song I want you on. But crazy thing is, the song that I wanted him on was the song that Shimmy on. So I was like, oh, both of them was at the studio in Miami. I seen both of them. So when I seen Shimmy, I had seen Tyler too. But I just never sent him the song when he asked me, because I was just like, bruh, I ain't trying to pay for no features. Like, I respect what you're doing. I ain't paying for nothing. I ain't have to pay for nothing. Like, somebody got paid, but I ain't have to pay for nothing. So I just like, I ain't have to. Real, I ain't paying for no features. You fuck with me, you fuck me. If you see the potential, you see it. Like, cause I do the same thing. So however I move with somebody, that's how I want somebody to move with me. Like, but nah, that shit came about. It got sent to him. He did it, but we was already supposed to do a song anyways. He just so happened to get that song. So I wanted him on something anyways, but he just got on that one. So.
Okay. And you've already dropped 2 new singles this past week too.
That sure is. That's me. I dropped them bitches. Having Shit is doing good. I just dropped Cold with Lakia. We finna shoot a video of that in Atlanta.
Okay.
Not this weekend, but it's coming up. And we're gonna shoot Having Shit. Having Shit is doing really good. That's that shit that.
Yeah, I fuck with that one. That shit hard.
Having Shit, you gotta have shit. With Having
So
Shit, you got to have shit.
To listen to that one, huh?
Yeah. If you don't have it, it's gonna make you wanna have some shit.
So these 2 new songs, are they some that you recorded recently? These brand new, or?
Yep. As soon as I recorded, I said I recorded Cold probably like a month and a half ago. And I recorded Having Shit this month or last month. Yeah. Wait, no. What did I record? I recorded that at Goldie, right? Yeah, I recorded that. I recorded Cold in Miami, and then I went back and recorded Having Shit. Cause I remember I had problems with beats. Like, I could not find no beats. So the producer at the time, he had sent me the beat for Cold. I played it. I went in there and did that shit so fast, easy, having shit. I went in there and did that one, and then I went back and restructured it. So make it a little bit more repetitive, but both videos for that gonna come soon. Probably merch. So.
Now, did you and Lakia get in the studio together for that, or was that some shit you sent over to her?
Man, I think Lakia she had DM'd me after that song with Shimmy dropped, cause she just released a song with Shimmy too. I be listening to that shit all the time. Indecisive, I think, with Shimmy. So I think that's where she found me at, either that or Alpha Help Me, or I might as well have, cause I think she did something to that song too, like that Keisha Cole remix.
Okay, yeah.
So she had DM'd me, I sent her something, like, I don't know, sometimes I be shocked by like who be fucking with me. Like I be so shocked because, ain't gonna lie, she really fucked with me. She sent this shit back. So I was like, oh, yeah, like let's get this video done as soon as possible. So we working on getting that done, but.
And what'd you think of her verse when she sent it over? She went crazy on it.
Yeah, I like her, I don't know, like I like how she rap. Like I like the hard shit too, but I also like, cause I don't rap like most girls. I don't do like all the shit that most girls do. So I feel like it needed that more of a feminine touch, cause I was popping my shit on it, but at the same time, like talking to the boys and talking to the girls, it was more so like unisex. But she went on there and kind of gave it like a feminine touch, to where girls could actually just lock in for real. So I feel like, yeah, she definitely snapped.
And how would you describe your growth as an artist, you know, from 2 years ago up until today?
I say it's a lot of growth. Like, listen to that old shit, that shit was trash. Like, but I ain't never released none of that old shit, so I'm grateful. But it's a lot of growth. Like, I used to, I don't think I never used to write. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I never used to write. Like, nothing that I've dropped, I written and then went and recorded. Only growth I say is, I say my following grew a lot, cause I used to be I remember that shit grew a lot. Following, just the reach grew, the engagement grew. I feel like all of that shit grew. But I know more now though. I feel like what grew me a lot more than anything was that experience that I had with Help Me, cause now I see what goes for me, and I see like what goes, I see what they like, I see what to do with certain shit. So now I know what I know. If I get another song that pop, like it ain't gonna be no slowing down. Like now I know what to do. Like, and it's either you gonna move out the way or you just gonna get ran over. So it's, yeah.
It's like when you got that momentum, you gotta keep that shit going.
Yeah, I felt like I was so like trying to please everybody else, like let them do it their way, and I let them do it their way. And now, like it ain't gonna be none of that next time. Like it's just gonna be this what I'm finna do, and that's just that.
So looking ahead, what's some goals you got set for yourself, whether it's short term or long term?
I feel like, damn, I don't even want to be giving that shit out, because I don't want motherfuckers to go take that shit and try to go. I feel like I'm finna stay consistent, and that's my biggest thing, trying to stay consistent. And just, I want to start doing a lot more freestyles, because I feel like I just want this shit more when it's somebody else's beat.
Like you got a point to prove on.
Yeah,
right?
like I'm trying to go harder than you went.
On your own shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to take your shit. I still fuck with you, but my shit gonna be harder.
That's that competitive spirit right there.
Yeah.
What's some advice you would share to some new artists trying to get their foot in the door right
I say don't beg, but definitely don't be too prideful to ask people for shit. Like, you gotta, he could vouch, the cameraman could vouch. Like, he said I was sending him my shit. Like, when I first started, I was sending everybody my shit. And even now, I get DMs from people I used to send my shit to that never responded. And now look at me, and they, you know, DMing me. And I used to send them my shit all the time, and they never responded. So I feel like, don't be too prideful to send people your shit, but just take it to the chin. If they don't respond, that just mean they don't see the vision yet. That just mean you gotta work a little bit harder. And then once you do work harder and they see that you doing your shit, don't just be like, oh, don't be nasty about the shit, but at the same time, keep that shit business, because these people don't really care about you. They just care about who high and who see who and this and that. So I say that, and then you gotta stay consistent. I feel like you can't get the big head. A lot of these hoes be getting the big head off of 10K followers and be thankful, but keep going. Like me, I'm too humble and too thankful for certain shit. I'm not finna just get 10K and then be settled for that. Like, but if that is what you want to settle for, that's fine. But I'm not finna settle for nothing. I'm not finna go for nothing if it's not what I want.
See the bigger picture in this.
Yeah, bigger picture. See the bigger picture. I like that. I might use that.
There you go.
Yeah, bigger picture. See the bigger picture, actually. See the bigger picture.
Could be your next song right there.
I don't know, that remind me of like something talking about like life and not popping shit. So I don't know, that might be the next song, but that might be more so like a title for something.
Okay.
Yeah, cause I'm trying to work on my next project, and this project gonna be, this project gonna be different than the first one.
What should fans expect for the rest of 2025 from you?
Me trying to be consistent, that's hard. More freestyles and more music. You might not know, something might pop. So, let's see what else. I feel like more looks too. I'm finna try a lot more different looks. Not finna be no whole shit, so don't even, but it's definitely gonna be like some trendy shit that girls not doing, so. I feel like that, that's pretty much it. I might start doing like some type of, I don't really like the internet shit. I might start going live more, who knows.
Yeah, you gotta interact with the fans, though.
Yeah, well, I be doing that through the comments and shit, and then when I see you, like, if I see somebody that actually fuck with me, it's a big difference. I'm finna have a whole conversation with you, but that's pretty much it.
All right, you got a shout out you want to give before we get you out of here?
I don't want to shout out nobody, because then I'll be having to like remember everybody, and if I fuck with you, just know. Yeah, so. Nobody ain't never did that, huh?
Oh no, a lot of people do.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do that shout out, because.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah,
so
to everybody.
Don't forget nobody.
Because I ain't trying to forget nobody. They know they're appreciated.
If I get that nigga to look, then he ain't got no choice but to come with me. I'm the bitch that cut niggas off, can't no nigga say he